Welcome to today's video on how to introduce your cleaning business with examples. And what we're going to talk about is 5 different categories to include when you're introducing your cleaning business. And we're going to stack the information using the pyramid principle. My name is Shane Dubell. Our company is methodcleanbiz.com. We're a marketing agency for cleaning services. And I've been in this industry as an owner of a cleaning service, janitorial, carpet cleaning, commercial tile and carpet. I have all kinds of experience and success and failures in all of these topics. And I've always been heavily involved in marketing and digital marketing specifically. So what we're going to go over is the pyramid principle. And the starting point is what we want to do is we're going to go over 5 different categories on how to introduce your company, the 5 main ones. And the whole starting point is going to be the customer profile. And the reason is that you may stack information differently, or you may talk about topics in different ways, in even different sizes, and use different images based on who is your audience that you're trying to draw out. Now, I know most cleaning services will take jobs from anybody. I understand that. And anybody that calls you is a good customer. But we also want to create specific messages and specific pages, marketing information, regardless if we're cold calling someone or it's a web page. And we want to tailor some of that messaging to that audience so they feel like you are talking to them. Even though the message is broad, that they feel like you are talking to them. So what is the pyramid principle? This is something that was popularized by Barbara Minto. You can go and look her up and her technique of the pyramid principle, and it's a pretty simple concept that you're just stacking information from most important to least important. Pretty simple concept. What you do have to optimize is stacking the information based on that client and based on that audience, based on that prospect, because you may flip it around in different ways. And this is something that I even personally test all the time, especially with testimonials. And we're going to go over that right now. So the first part is pretty common sense. The attention grabbing hook. That's the top. That's always going to be the top. Is the headline, the way to draw somebody in to the topic. If you're tired of spending your precious weekend scrubbing floors, well, most homeowners are, especially if they're 2 busy professionals and they both have jobs. The last thing they want to do is spend Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, scrubbing floors. They want to go do something fun with the family or with each other. So that's an obvious one. A core value proposition. And this is other blogs I have about value propositions. And you can have a main company one, like we're the largest in the county. We've been around the longest in the county. We're the only organic cleaning company in the county. That would be like a company value proposition. But we're more talking about today is more of an audience level or a prospect level value proposition, where you're trying to think about, okay, well, who are the main people I'm trying to draw out of this, and what are some of the things that I can talk about? And that would be something, generally speaking, that you would want to put towards the top, right under the headline. You mention the headline, and then you're going to try to explain it a little bit. And in the example, sparkle cleaners, we understand the demands of modern life. And these are some of the things that, say, an upper middle class homeowner or a business owner, if you're talking about office cleaning, that would be important to them. Attention to detail is huge in the cleaning business. So whenever you can talk about attention to detail, that's always a great topic to talk about and for you to show, and allowing people to reclaim their time or energy. If it's a business owner, they only have so much bandwidth in their brain, and we all do, and we want to take one of those tasks off of their plate, which is cleaning their office or their carpet or their tile floor or whatever, and then provide this is something called FAB. That's features, advantages, and benefits. And then we start highlighting the features, advantages, and benefits of using our company. The big thing is, though, we want to be thinking about that audience and that prospect. So if you're doing construction cleanups, you might use different information than, say, professional offices. Or if you're going after move-out cleanings, that can be different from an upper middle class type of audience or a rural audience. So that's the types of things that we want to adjust for. And in this situation, we are talking about flexible scheduling options, which is very important in modern life, especially when you have two parents that both have jobs and are running the kids all over soccer practice and all over the place. Flexible scheduling is a big deal. That would be a big thing for me to highlight on a homeowner standpoint. It can also be a big deal for offices because nowadays they are using all of this remote work, and the schedules can be odd, and they could work to 7 o'clock at night, or maybe they start their day at 7 in the morning. So that's flexible scheduling can also apply to an office cleaning. And the next part is pretty obvious. Everyone is aware of this, of the Google reviews, testimonials, stuff like that is super important. But one thing that I find, and you have to test out and optimize based on what your value proposition is, where in the stack would you put this social proof and testimonials? Now, some people, we have clients that have hundreds and hundreds of Google reviews. So we tend to put this at the top of the stack and highlight this right away, because that's one of the headlines up here. I'm talking about the attention grabbing hook. Their value proposition might be they're the most trusted in X county, or they have the most reviews or whatever in whatever county. And so if we're using this as a headline is the reviews, well, then I would want to stack this right under that, and then go into the features, advantages, benefit type stuff. This would be more important. That's the pyramid principle. That it's thinking about how you are stacking the information and what's a natural flow. And the last part is the call to action, which can be a paragraph. It can just be something to say on a button. Generally speaking, we want to have to add something that's somehow relative to the page or relevant to the page or to the topic we're talking about, and then have schedule now, or schedule your estimate right now, or try our online bidding calculator or something along those lines. But that would be the final thing, and that is pretty obvious that you would put this here at the bottom. But there are situations, we have some blogs where I talk about the fast and slow buyers. This is something that is a main topic I talk about a lot, is, are your customers fast or slow buyers? Well, in the case of fast thinkers, fast buyers, I would probably sprinkle several call to actions, several buttons throughout the page, where a slow thinker or if you're optimizing for a slow thinker, for example, you might want to just put one right at the bottom, because what's happening with a slower thinker or a more complicated topic is they are naturally going through and scrolling down your page, listening to what you have to say. You got your reviews, and then you got your call to action, call us now. So that makes perfect sense. But, with these fast buyers, especially coming from social media like Facebook, where people click, 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 and they move and think very quickly, you might want to sprinkle several of them. So instead of just having one here at the bottom, you might want to put one here by a picture. You might want to put another one up here right away. So that that's the whole point of this video and blog, is to be talking about these subjects and thinking about these topics. And that's why I am doing it, to show you the types of tactics that we employ when you hire us. And again, my name is Shane Dubell. Our company is methodcleanbiz.com, and I have a lot of experience in the cleaning industry and have been all types of different sizes and employee sizes and services. And come and check out our website and see if there's something that you like.